I mean, you generally tend to, when you read any book or when you talk to people, generally it's all about success stories. But I feel that failure stories are more important.
Exactly.
We have gone through that. We have learned from failures, and today when I put out those failures in front of people, they understand that they should not do that. We also, I don't ask like how you became successful. What were the impediments that you faced when you...
So that you reach that.
Yeah, so that we don't repeat those mistakes.
Exactly.
So those are the things which you are learning. And that is how, that has also helped to shape us, right?
So today when we see these Sundar Pichais, or we see the who's who has been successful, now we are not exposed to those number of years of slogging which they have put. And in a lot of interviews also they have said, you don't know what I've gone through.
Correct.
So I think as an entrepreneur, it really matters that you share what is you've gone through so that others don't repeat those mistakes. So that's precisely what I wanted, that we should be sharing and give a lot of inspiration to people to take up entrepreneurship. And it's a what do you call it, difficult road, but it's a satisfactory road.
Very fulfilling, very satisfactory.
Yeah. Okay, so we just have come towards the end of our discussion. Now, I want you to give me precisely, if you can say, 5 steps or rather 5 tips for people to take inspiration from your journey, and how can a person be consistent and passionate about being an entrepreneur. What's your 5 takes on giving the inspiration to people who are there as our audience today?
Great. Again, okay, let me formulate that. But
please, no
problem. I can go on.
Yeah.
First thing is to have a dream.
Correct. Yes. Have that seed in your head.
Have that. I mean, we are here not just to follow certain mundane laws of life. Create something. And creation happens only when you have an idea in your head. Have that. And first is that. Second is try to be as independent as you are. See, there are laws, there are certain rules that need to be followed. It's today when I look back, why I'm saying this is, I'm saying this with a lot of passion and satisfaction. 17 years I worked in a public sector. And today many people, at that time I remember still, why are you leaving a public sector job?
Correct.
That was a big question. But I took that risk because I got a job in a private sector. And here I was in Mumbai. I was doing quite well in that 4 years. I got a chance to go abroad, that to Saudi Arabia. Again, I took a risk. People said, why are you leaving India? You got such a good job. You can become a director, that. I said, no, I want to get set up into a new field, which is petrochemicals. 8 years I was working there handsomely, very well paid, my family was with me, everyone. But suddenly I decided to take care of my father, I need to come back to India. Again, people said, why are you coming back? What are you going to do without a job? All those kind of things. You're having a good lifestyle. I said, no, this is my priority. So that, and then again, when I stepped into manufacturing, people told me, why are you stepping into manufacturing? But 2 years down the line, I'm enjoying it. Right? So that is the second one.
Taking risks.
That's it. Without risk, there is no success without risks.
Absolutely.
See, you are successful in what you're doing, the mundane things. But if you want to go out of that, get out of the comfort zone, take risks. Third, persistence. Lage rana. That's what they say.
Lagero types, yeah.
See, I'll come again. It has to all connect to the dream only, finally. See,
Correct.
That's the first part. Because, so, ultimately, there are going to be so many obstacles. There are going to be so many people going to tell you that you are not going to be successful. You are not going to do. You're going to fail. All those things. But keep the dream in mind and keep at it. Initially, people will not value you. But as they see that you're keeping at it, people will understand, hey, he's a serious guy. Let us do business with him. That's how business comes. That's how work also comes.
Correct.
3.